Today's a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Yesterday doesn't matter, it only serves as a ladder. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so make your plans accordingly. Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Grand Rising, today is a new day to start again. It is 1/19/2025. Well, tomorrow I'm going to coin Trump Day. Tomorrow is the first day. I think he's doing his inauguration. So I think that it's a possibility that tomorrow will start an entire new era. Is that not so? So this is our last day. I did get to sing last night. Had a really good time. I sang 5 songs. I was going to also sing, what was the one that I left out? Oh, I was going to do Hold My Hand by Hootie and the Blowfish, but I did not, and I actually ended up doing How Far We've Come Matchbox 20, and I don't know that song landed as well. So I almost wish I would have done Hootie's, but it was pretty good. It just wasn't, it was good. It was good. It was my final song. It's just a harsh song at the end. I like it, but anyways, I got to enjoy singing those songs. I saw my mom last night, and I apparently have seen her a couple times and didn't realize it. So since I have been here, there's a bar up basically across the street from where I live. They've got good food, reasonable prices, late hours, so you can go in there late if you want to. And I started going there my first week, and they announced that they were going to do karaoke every other Saturday. They're not really sure what they're doing when they do it. So it's the first night, it was funny because they were opening up the karaoke, and there's a young girl that was doing the bar, and she was not having the best night, but she was holding her attitude together pretty well. And I just thought it was interesting because she was playing coy, I guess, and was making fun of the fact that karaoke was going to be going on to some of the patrons at the bar, one of which I was in earshot of was me. And she was making fun of the karaoke-ness, and they were having a struggle getting it going. And so I got to go up and sing, and I opened with The Freshman, and it's my opening song that I usually do because I know it well, and I sang it really well. And so then I came back to the bar, and she was just like, and I thought it was funny. So then we just kind of, that was a thing between us because I thought it was kind of funny. And so I made fun of her all the time after that. I'm just like, listen, dude, I just want to sing. I don't want to hear you talking about how bad karaoke is while I'm getting ready to do something that I want to do. And I think that she acknowledged that. And I just thought that was kind of a funny little play between us that we had as a little joke. And so then, the thing is, you vibe with people sometimes, and it doesn't matter your age, and it's not anything to do with anything other than vibing, not sexual. I don't want to even say it because you shouldn't have to, but she's way too young. Let's just put that out. That I have no interest in a girl that's so young that we just can't be on the same level. So let's not make it weird. But you still can flirt. That's kind of a thing. That was never an achievement for me. Some men have that, I guess, especially that's a really big thing after a divorce, that men go for young women afterwards. I don't think good men, I mean, I don't think it's a good thing to be like a target, and it's definitely not an achievement of any sort. You're not finding youth. But I don't want to get into all that. I'm not trying to be judgmental of others. I know resonance when I see it and feel it and hear it. I enjoy when the wheel reveals itself. So this girl, she makes fun of my karaoke, and then she ends up leaving. I got to interact with her again, and she was, I'm trying to go back. I don't want to get personal about anybody, but anyway, she went through school and got her degree and was trying to find her way. And she was actually now I remember, which is even more intriguing because it's similar to what my life path was, honestly. I was a psychology major. Well, it turns out this girl, she considers her grandmother to be my mother, Joyce. My mother had that big of an impact on her life, and because she is her grandmother. It's the daughter of my stepbrother, who I bumped into last night, and he was with her, and the connection was made and it was funny to me, and it seemed like something my mom would just get a kick out of. Guess who this chick is? Basically, she's my niece, and I did not know. And it was evident to me whenever she realized that, and she looked at me, and we made eye contact for the first time, that my mother was her grandmother. Like, it was okay. It's what and I melted in that moment. I've talked about a couple really monumental moments in my past recently that were personal with other people. But when I'm talking about the moment, it's really about mine. They have theirs as well, but it was so incredible for me. I live for moments like that, especially in this journey that I'm in now. It's just like an acknowledgement. So whatever happens from here on in, it's just, and then I could tell she immediately looked at me differently because she knows my mother so well. And I could almost see my mom in her. It was a fitting song, that Melt With You, after I went back. She wasn't there to hear that song, or him, or anyone. I don't want, like I said, this isn't, but it was just really wild. I know that I am now in proximity of people that I grew up with, so you are going to have things like that happen, but still, when happenstance just makes you more faithful, that you're just like, it's not that you're speaking directly with mom, it's almost you're speaking directly with the creator of that. There is some kind of synchronicity to things. I think there have been a lot of people in my life that acted like they like me, but really didn't. And I think that that's happened a lot. And the more I picked up the signs of that happening and that occurring, the more I would see them. I think that's where paranoia comes from. But it's based in something usually. The first question you should ask is, do I like them? If someone doesn't like you, shouldn't that be something that you should consider? And then, why do I care either way? And then maybe, should I care either way? Everybody play the fool sometimes. There's no exception to the rule. That's it. That's our problem with rules. There must be exceptions to every rule. Judgment. When you make a rule, there's one side or the other. That is the binary. Judgment. You're grounded. You can ground yourself. I've grounded myself, basically. Or life will ground you. Actually, life grounded me. Grind you as well. And then plant you. You get ground into dust and ash. And are we fertilizer? I break rules. I am a rule breaker when they need to be broken. And I will apologize to the rule maker. I judge my life, and my life judges me. A great-grandson can also be a deadbeat dad. An abused daughter can also be an intolerable widow. Or Oprah Winfrey. You get a car. You get a car. The giveaway. Free, free, free. Nothing is free. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. When you come out of grounding, remember balance. I love that scene in the original Karate Kid. I think probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite scene. There's a lot of good scenes in that movie. They're on the boat. Mr. Miyagi's all perched up in there, enjoying himself, and Daniel's trying to do his little routine, and he's standing on the, I guess you call that the bow of the boat, and he's trying to learn his balance while he's rocking. He's getting into his words a little bit while he's doing it and not focusing. And old Miyagi gets a little unfair and does that shift of the rock, and Daniel goes into the water, and Mr. Miyagi's just laughing away. You wet behind the ears. I love that. And then you just get back on the boat and try again and say, quit rocking it so bad, or find a different boat. Do great. Be great. Be grateful.